Good morning. And what a beautiful morning it is right now. I'm gonna go. I'll show you one of my favorite junipers right here behind me, just behind my little cabin. My name, the name of my character in this life is Virginia, and I'm so glad that you're joining me here on this gorgeous morning. You're right where you are, which is exactly where all the gifts that are trying to come to you are, right here in this perfect present moment. And that was what I wanted to talk about this morning, just a little bit. I've been fortunate enough to be able to have some real experiences of letting go and of clarity and of being able to feel and be with everything that is coming up in every moment, and thus let go of a lot of emotions that I've kept stored inside me. And that's provided a sense of clarity that has allowed me to see what is. I'm coming to the end of the text in A Course in Miracles, and some of its directives at the very end of the text itself are to realize that every day you can decide what kind of day that you want to have. So I've been doing that in the morning, deciding that I want to have a day of clarity, of peace, of joy, of love, of connection, of magic, of inspiration, of light. And that's exactly what's been happening for me. And the way that A Course in Miracles talks about that you have a day like that is by coming back again and again to the commitment that you, or in this case we will make no decisions by ourselves. And that each decision we make, we will allow the Holy Spirit to make for us. The Holy Spirit of love, as I like to say. And whenever we don't feel good during the day, we can realize that we have chosen wrongly. And we can say, well, I can definitely be honest that this doesn't feel good right now. This doesn't feel loving. This doesn't feel true, whatever I'm experiencing right now. This does feel loving and true. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm watching a bunch of birds fly by in the sky. So we can say, whatever I'm experiencing, if during the day we struggle at any point or our day is not going in those ways that we intended, we can realize that for sure we have made some kind of decision without the guidance of the Holy Spirit of love. And we can just say, okay, well, I can definitely note that I don't feel good right now. So I'm willing to say that I must have chosen wrongly. I would rather be happy and joyous and have the kind of day that I plan to have than be right. And so I am willing to say there must be another way to see this and to give this to the Holy Spirit of love again. And I've been doing that, and it really works. So I invite you to try it. This way of being has really helped me to be one with these intentions, and especially of clarity. I've felt very clear and present, and I've had some experiences with others that have reflected myself so much, realizing from this place of clarity that I happen to be in, and may I be in it evermore and ever shall be, for it is the truth of who I am as God created me, and my truth as it ever will be. it's illuminated to me to see others, whether in, books or stories or videos or real life, bringing the past into the present, and as I have so many times, bringing old stories into the present, bringing some kind of perceived hurt or wrongdoing or sense of guilt into the present moment, and hashing it out and doing this and doing this. And from my recent state of clarity, it's been so easy to see everything that you're looking for is right here, right now. I can't guarantee, I don't really know what to say about all those things. I don't know how to solve them because they're not actually here and now. What I can say and see from the point of clarity is all love and peace and joy are here right now, which this other person, who again is me, or me in times that I've done that, the belief in those moments where we're bringing all those hurts in the past, trying to carry them and hold on to them in the present, is that those things are blocking us from love and joy and peace, which ironically is true, not because of the reality of those situations though, only because we're hanging on to them. Because love and joy and peace are everything that we think those things are blocking us from are trying to give themselves to us in every single present moment. And I just want to share that because I want to remind myself. And so if you're watching this, maybe it can be a resource to you. Everything that you're looking for is trying to give itself to you in every present moment. And everything that we're looking for, right, is love and peace and joy and clarity. It's trying to give itself to you in every present moment. And what's blocking us is not at all whatever situations we think are blocking us. It's our trying to carry and bring those things into the present moment, which is why letting go is so powerful, because when we let go, we see that everything we're looking for is right before us. And letting in that love and peace and joy and clarity and contentment is the solution to every problem. Because from there, we truly understand there is no problem. And then those things from the past that we're worried about in the future resolve themselves in ways that we never could have imagined, because we allow ourselves, as we are present and go forward, present moment to present moment, to be in love and peace and joy. And it is from that state that all is healed, or rather all is known as already healed, because that is as God created us. That's my lesson. My review lessons from A Course in Miracles today are: I am light and peace and joy, and I am as God created me. I'm watching a chipmunk scurry across a hill right now. I hear cows lowing in the background. I hear some construction going on across the way. I was awoken by the singing of coyotes this morning. So, at any point that you find yourself, at any point that I find myself, at any point that we find ourselves in the present moment, hashing out some situation, some past story that we believe is like we need to solve from this place of distress and is blocking us from love and peace and light and joy, maybe we can choose to let it go, even just out of curiosity, to see if I was to let this go and really become present and look around me. Is it possible that, because all we're ever looking for, right, is love and peace and joy, is it possible that that's right here, right now? Is it possible that I don't, in some intellectual kind of way, have to figure out how to get this problem to go away, and I can just realize everything I'm looking for is right here? If I would let my mind open if I would let my heart's eyes open, I can see that. Because when we focus on carrying problems and trying to bring them from the past into the present, we are literally blind to and cannot see or feel or open ourselves to the love and the peace and the joy that are right there, trying to offer themselves to us, perhaps in a different form than we think has to happen in that moment. And truly the medicine that we need, all the same, always. I love you. Thank you for being here. You are light and peace and joy. You, in truth, are as God, Creator, Maker, Love made you. Perfectly whole, perfectly happy, perfectly at peace, perfectly unperturbed, and perfectly an ever-rising and ever-shining sun.